YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, I want to do a special reading for the rest of the week. So it's May 30th, Tuesday, and this is going to go through until Friday, June the 2nd. Okay, I'm going to do a spiritual guidance, angel guidance reading here, okay? Because what I'm picking up on intuitively is that there's a lot of people who, and it's coming out in my readings, want to reconcile, want to communicate, but, what is the problem? The problem is fear. The problem is fear of opening up and speaking our truth, okay? You have nothing to lose by doing that, okay? You have everything to gain, which is your self-respect, your truth within yourself, and it does not matter what the person's response is, because regardless, you can't control another, okay? It's free will. So stop holding yourself back based off of fear of what the other person is going to say or do, because it's all going to work out according to the way that it was always going to work out, okay? So I wanted to do a spiritual guidance, spiritual, angel-focused, message just from now until Friday, okay? So let's see what the angels suggest here in regards to working things out within yourself and in relation to this other person who you believe is the, lover of your soul, the person who you met who actually awakened you to all of this, So let's see what the spiritual guidance is. Angels, give me a message. Okay, here we go. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Acacia. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission, okay? So there are people out there who are twin flames, okay? Twin flame meaning you are a light worker. You are a spiritual teacher. You are an energy healer. You are someone who has been ignited by the lover of your soul, by your twin. And now it's time for you to be in touch with your truth and to move forward onto that path, okay? Once you get moving onto your path, you're not only helping others, but you're helping yourself become more enlightened. You're heightening your, your abilities as a light worker, okay? This also helps the twin in order to move forward because you're unclogging energies. When you're lying around worrying about what your twin is doing or why they don't love you back, that has nothing to do with it, okay? Twins don't think like that. Twins, there's a part in the beginning where you're going through the awakening process and, you can go through the dark night of the soul. I did, I know all about that stuff. So you go through all of that, but then your twin enlightens you and gives you like a fire to want to like do what it is that you've always wanted to do with your life, and it's light working, okay? So you are a spiritual leader, a teacher. You have abilities to counsel and help others, so it's time to get moving, to get onto mission, okay? Your twin will catch up to you in the divine right time, okay? There's divine plan in all of this. It was divinely coordinated upon your meeting, and the work needs to be done during separation in order to bring it back around. It was in my angel messages for today and tomorrow. And my analogy of the airplane, okay? You were able to get into an airplane with a karmic partner, and that airplane crashed and burned. But you and your twin flame never ascended into that airplane, into that, capsule, because it's not meant to crash and burn. It's meant to ignite and to stay up, okay? The energy. You can't use each other as a focal point to reason why you feel happy or sad. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with your self-love, with your deeper understanding and connection to source, that you are here to bring back the light, okay? Ignite it in others. Help others see that you don't need to be afraid of love. Love isn't scary. Why the hell is it so scary? Because we created that perception in order to control people all day long. All day long. Everything that is controlled in your life has been based off of perception of some sort of fear. Fear of not being good enough, fear of not being able to do it, fear in standing up for your own truth and speaking what it is that you feel within here. Why? Because you're afraid of judgment of others. You're afraid of people coming up against you. But if you speak your truth, you're free. That's freeing yourself. That's what free yourself means in the romance angel cards. Take back control of your life by taking back control of your truth. What's your truth? And if that person ignited that within you, and you truly feel that way, and you trust it, and you know it, it will come back. But until you get there, mind, body, soul, spirit, everything in alignment, It can't come back around because we can't trust that you're not going to screw it up. And you're not screwing it up with the other person, you're screwing it up within yourself because it's lack of self-love. It's lack of understanding who you are as a person. This direct reflection of you both separated out of fear. You let it go out of fear. But you became enlightened by that person through the separation, and now it's time to get on mission in order to move forward in what it is you came here to do. And nobody else can tell you what it is. You awaken to it. You awaken to it along the way. All the lessons. You awaken to what you came here for. I know what I came here for now, and I've been on mission doing what it is that I need to do in order to help others. Enlighten others. That's what I do. I bring you back into a relationship with you. In order for you to understand what has been going wrong throughout your life, why you're stuck in karmic cycles, it's all a perception and a belief within yourself that that other person holds your worth, and when they don't act towards you in the way that you believe that they should in order to feel worthy, you feel worthless. Then you feel like they took everything away from you. They didn't take crap. They didn't take anything from you. They didn't take anything from you. You're still with you all day long. Like I say all the time, I will not stop saying the same thing over and over again until it starts to stick, because it's the truth. Okay? Patience. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Light workers, spiritual teachers, leaders, yoga instructors, meditation, anything involving the spirituality, the other side of ego. That's what your mission is. That's what you need to do. Stop questioning yourself. Stop worrying about what others think and believe, because what others think and believe, they will also be enlightened by your example. Right? Well said. So let's see what the angels got to say about it. And do some cartomancy on it. I mean, those messages go hand in hand, hand in hand, hand in hand. You know, if you don't know what it is or how to get what it is that you desire, but you are awakened to gifts that you have, you can email me and I can do a session with you. We can do a read on it. You can tell me what you feel your gifts are, and I can help guide you down the path. I can't tell you what your gifts are. I'm not allowed to do that. It's the lessons that you learn along the way that enlighten you to what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I went through the whole process. But I can help make the process less painful. Okay? I can help you not go to that dark place for a long time, for well over its expiration date. Okay? I can get you out of that dark place and get you onto the right path. There is no need to be there. Excuse me. No need. We go there based off of false beliefs, and you know that something's wrong, and you know this isn't right, and this isn't the way it's supposed to be, and you know that you carry some sort of gift, and your gift doesn't feel like it's working because you're not in connection with yourself and source. That's the problem. Law of attraction. You need to be in alignment with yourself first. Then everything around you gets into alignment. Yes. So let's see what we got going on here. No coincidence whatsoever. Those two cards flipped over together. I'm going to show you. I'm not doing this. Who out there is worried about your financial state, your financial stability? A lot. It's the established pattern you created that's blocking your financial abundance, and it's because you're not doing what your heart desires. You're doing things based off of a false perception and belief of what others believe you should be doing. That, in fact, holds you back from abundance. What it gives you is just enough money to survive, because we're not going to leave you hanging, right? We're not going to leave you homeless and out in the streets. You know, we're not at that level, but your financial stability is affected because of your belief in what it is that you're doing does not make you happy. You need to break down that established pattern and mindset and follow your heart. As you follow your heart, you get your desires, and you are abundantly taken care of. It's the truth. I know that to be a fact. I don't need millions of dollars. I don't. I don't need millions of dollars in order to survive. But I live comfortably enough to do whatever I want to do, live the life that I'm meant to live, and do what it is that I am put here to do, which is to bring light and teachings and being able to help people not live the life that they don't want to live, the life that they dream of, yet they're told they can't live that life. Why? Why can't you? Nothing's bigger than you. Nothing's that far out of your reach. It's your belief that it is. Tell me how the boy who doesn't come from a high-level social standing background, okay? He grew up in a terrible neighborhood. They lived off of, you know, government money or whatever. It doesn't even matter. But that person rose to the top. Why? Their name is now well known. Take examples. There's celebrities, there's musicians, there's people all over the freaking world that you know came from nothing and now they're something. How did they do that? Because they knew they were going to do it. Did they know how? Absolutely not. They went with the flow, and doors opened because their heart screamed with joy that they were going to do that, and they believed it, and they saw it, and they envisioned it, and it started to come onto the path. Visualization is like taking photographs in your mind and releasing particles, and they form. I told you I'm out there, but it's the truth. You visualize wanting something, say it's a t-shirt or whatever, and you can't find this specific t-shirt with this logo by this designer. And you took a picture of it in your mind, and your heart truly desires it, and you believe you're going to find this t-shirt. And then one day, all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you're walking past the store. They got one freaking shirt left, and it's your size, and it's that shirt. Because you detached yourself from worrying about getting it. You just knew you would, and it came onto your path at the divine right time, at the exact moment it was always going to fall onto your path, as soon as you release the grip of worrying about ever finding it. Like I said before, have you ever been looking for something, and you're like, I know, I just saw it right here, and you're looking so hard for it, and you can't freaking find it. If you would have just sat back and chilled for a second, I know it's there. You'd have looked. Boom. There it be. Did you ever go looking for something and you couldn't find it? You knew it was right in that spot. I swear up and down on everything that's holy, I put it right there, and it's not there. And a week later, it's there. It was always there. It was always there. You couldn't see it because you were too worried about it. I got 3 6s out already in a row. The number of what? Focused on materialistic, egotistical, man-made things, and that is what is blocking progression at this time from what it is that your wishes and desires are, from what it is that you truly want to develop in your life, which is abundance in all areas. But the reason why you are lacking this financial stability right now is because there needs to be a breakdown in the established mind pattern here, because this also indicates licenses, certifications. And what does this say? Patience. You need to learn and gather information, enjoy being a student because you will synthesize your knowledge into action. It's now time to really learn what it is that you are to be doing on your spiritual path. And Serena here, which is right below Acacia, says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how it will happen. Have faith. Have faith and trust in yourself. Have faith in yourself that what it is on this divine path that you are being pulled on in order to illuminate in order to bring spiritual awareness back, because all that's being covered up here is the egotistical. 666 is not the number of the freaking devil, okay? The devil, the number of the beast, you know what the beast is? The beast is money. The beast is ego, material wealth, needing to have that social standing in order to be validated. And that's what leaves people hungry for it, because without it, you're nothing. Bullshit. I don't care how much freaking money you have in your pocket. You can take $1 and manifest it into $1 million if you want to. But if your heart is not doing what it was meant to do when it came here, and you are focused on making money, doing some other sort of job that your family told you you needed to do in order to gain money and social standing, then you will forever be working so hard for your money. Making money isn't hard. There's always new money. There's always new money. It's work smarter, not harder. Work from your heart, not your mind. This plugs information in. You read a book, you can remember it if you want to. You plug it in. Wisdom is learning. Wisdom is going along the path and learning things and awakening to what it is that's going on here. And it's the 666, the number of the devil, the number of the beast, the number of money. The number 6 is in reference to the man, and there's too much focus on the egotistical, materialistic side where there isn't a healthy balance, which is why there is a need for this stability. And in order to get financial stability, you have to break down the established patterns that have been created within your belief that money is what validates you and makes you feel happy. Money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't. And money doesn't buy people, and money doesn't buy love. I've already lived that life, okay? You got a bunch of stuff, you feel empty and alone, but you got a bunch of nice stuff. Cool, great, grand. I told my ex, I'd rather be in a dark room with a candle with nothing in it other than the person, the lover of my freaking soul, because that would make me happy, not sitting in a house full of stuff like it's a freaking museum. No, stuff doesn't make you happy. Stuff can make things enjoyable. I enjoy sitting in a chair. I enjoy watching television. Yeah, I enjoy eating food. I enjoy going on vacation. Right? Things are here to enjoy. It's not about how much shit you have. It makes you better than anybody, or the label on your freaking, the type of car you have, you know, or the label on your shirt. That's what this, no coincidence whatsoever, this came out. This is what's blocking this. Your stability, your abundance, what you truly want. It's because you got to break down this established mind pattern, because what you wish and desire and what you want to develop is there for you. But you have to get on to the path that makes your heart and soul sing with joy, not what others believe it is that you should be doing with your life. It will block you forever. You're doing things in order to make others happy, but you're not happy. What kind of freaking sense does that make? It's like banging my head up against the wall even thinking about it, because I did it. Doing what others want you to do. Third-party interferences, and you getting on to the path that you truly desire because you're afraid of what people will say about you. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't care what anybody says about me, because they can't come to me and me not tell them about themselves. Don't make me pull a deck of cards out, because I won't even talk. I'll just let the cards fall on the table, and then I'll just say it right to their face. You want to judge me for what it is that I do? Yet people come to me for help? I'm helping people? Jealousy. They don't get it. They don't understand it. It's not for them to get, and it's not for them to understand. It's for them to appreciate. It's them to be enlightened. It's for them to support. But when they don't, because all they're worried about is how much money. It's not about that. It's not about that. And you will be taken care of. You will be taken care of. These third parties are what got you thinking, stuck in the mind, What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Judgment of others. Common sense and good judgment in order to have good luck and growth. That's what that means. Use your nogger. Use it. Use your nogger. Seriously. Are you living your life for you, or are you living your life for others? And I'm not talking about your children, because you have to take care of your children. Absolutely. But if you're miserable and not happy, what are you teaching them? That they have to, be miserable also? Sit around and watch you be miserable because you're not doing what makes you feel happy? By you doing what makes you feel happy, everyone around you is happy, and you're illuminating everyone else around you. It's time to transition ourselves, and it's in the upright. It's time to transition ourselves, meaning a complete death of who you used to be and a rebirth of who you now are, by understanding the gifts that you do hold. Stop worrying about money. God is in charge of how you'll receive the money. Get onto your spiritual path and you will be abundantly rewarded. You will be taken care of. That is one thing that I have never failed at being taken care of. You could be this close to losing your whole entire life, and for some reason, money would just show up for me. Because I was learning lessons along the way. Did not matter. Action and change in social standing through this death and rebirth. Yeah, you got to take the action. Timing. Right time, right? Right time to what? Right time to what? It's the time for you to get into union with you, to get the emotional excitement in your heart and what you desire to do, and release the karmic energies, the law of attraction, the cycle of life, the karmic energies that are holding you back from what it is that your heart truly, truly desires, is what needs to be cut out. That is what needs to be cut out of your life. You need to cut out the karmic energies. The fives are transitioning a cycle in order to get onto the path that you want to get onto. There's a specific storyline coming out here right now that I'm going to give to you guys. This is in relation to union. This is in relation to love. There's a one for a physical union, but we're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. The fours, okay? What it's showing here is that there is an air element, specifically a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, who has met the lover of their soul, their soulmate, okay? Through the ignition of meeting this person has been the ambition in order to achieve success. Indicating, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, get onto your mission, because this new beginning and this new phase of life that you desire to have with this person who ignited the ambition in you in order to achieve success is this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this King of Hearts. And they are on the same level as you. This union is coming back in, and feeling fenced in and sick and tired of this unhealthy situation is due to the fact that you need to get onto your path, get on to your mission, because union is going to take place and you are manifesting a new beginning by getting in alignment with your truth. That was the specific scenario that was coming out. Okay. What's blocking people from moving on to their path here is others' wishes and desires. They are actually blocking people who actually have these heightened psychic abilities. You're able to connect to your higher self and energies and angels. And there's a decision that needs to be made. And the decision could involve a fire sign and an earth sign, okay? These two people specifically could be affecting either a water sign or an air sign. And this is what is blocking their progression moving forward onto their spiritual path, okay? What it's showing here is that all of your fears are what's blocking your goals of these others, okay? And you need to make the decision. You need to be the king of spades. This person does not think with their emotions, they think with their mind, they think with their logic, and they make the decision in order to move forward to what their heart truly desires. So if there is a air element or water element out, I mean, look, we got air and water over here. This is a specific love soulmate connection, twin flame. This is a twin flame connection right here. And it is a air and a water element who met each other. They are soulmates. They ignited between them ambition to achieve success, and their new beginning is manifesting, and they are coming back into union, okay? That is for certain, because this indicates that they are on this spiritual path together, okay? What's showing here is that this air-water element could be blocked by a fire-earth element that is affecting their progression, because of that's what's creating the fears and blocking them from getting onto their spiritual path. And it's showing here that you could be struggling then with your finances because of these two people, because you want to get onto this spiritual journey. You want to get onto this spiritual path with the lover of your soul, with your twin flame, with your soulmate. But these people are blocking you from moving forward because you're fearful of them judging you for the spiritual gifts that you have in order to teach and bring enlightenment. And what freaking Serena is saying is that your financial stability is being affected by the fact that you need to get on to the mission that you were brought here to do, and you know it, and you need to stop allowing others to affect it. When you get onto the path that makes your heart and soul sing with joy, and you're bringing enlightenment to others, and you're helping others heal without having to freaking take medication and, you know, hurt your mind and getting stomach ulcers from worry, and upset and hurt. Light workers help to illuminate in order to bring back self-love, understanding that others are affecting the way that we relate to each other. And if you're allowing people to hold you back on your path, the divine is going to intervene continuously to give you signs and to cause you to get onto the path. God is in charge of the abundance that you are given. You need to have faith and trust in the gifts that you have been given and get your butt on the mission. And stop allowing other people to affect what it is that you were given, the gifts that you were given. Because through this healing and being truthful with yourself, the mutual feelings that you have with this lover of your soul, this soulmate, the person who ignited you to get onto mission, ignited your gifts, there will be a second chance at this because there's a union coming. Your efforts will be duly rewarded. There will be steady improvements, and there will be victory over the whole damn thing. So the twin flames out there who are suffering because of separation, it is because you are not doing what your heart and soul believes that you should be doing. You are worried about judgment of others, who could specifically be fire and earth elements, that are blocking your progression because they're making you believe that what you want to do is stupid, or you're afraid to tell them what you want to do because you're afraid of being judged. Why not, rather than asking anybody else for permission on what it is that your soul desires to do, why don't you just start going and doing it? Because then guess what shows up for you? All the money you need in order to progress forward. And you can stop worrying about living your life like this. Alignment. Your need for financial stability is because you need to break down the established patterns that have been created in your mind based off of material wealth and egotistical purposes. You know what your soul mission is. Your soulmate, your twin flame, the lover of your soul has ignited that within you. And now it's time for you to get onto mission and stop questioning yourself. Stop worrying about money. Get onto your mission. Get on what you came here to do. And you will be abundantly taken care of because you are working for a higher purpose that cannot be touched or seen here. So there is no man on this earth who can hold you apart from the abundance that the universe, God, angels, energies, they can't control that. It will just flow to you. Trust and believe. I know it to be a fact. So if you need my help, send me an email. I'll help you. You don't need to live down there, no. In here. Get the hell out of there. Get out of there now. I'll help you, okay? Because it is not a place to be. But you've got to get on a mission. Abundance lies for you there. You are a light worker. You've got to start moving, okay? Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I'm serious. I wanted to do this message because it needed to come out, because there is union coming together. There are twin flames coming together. And if you feel that you are on a spiritual path and you are afraid of what others are going to say or perceive you, then you come talk to me and I will help you. Okay? That would be the spiritual messages and guidance from the angels for the rest of this week. And I'm very happy for anybody who is coming into union this week. Let me know. Okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.